consider to be regulatorily promoted synchronization, right? So there's been a push. I'll use target date funds in the US as an example. It's a $5 billion exposure in the early 2000s, now north of $2.5 trillion, being used as the primary savings vehicle for most white collar employees, operating in a very synchronized manner for the most part. There's small deviations in how the glide paths are defined, but how does that sort of play into your view? Is it sort of play back to the way indices are constructed, and there's some forced synchronization there as to how capital's deployed?
Yeah, I know you guys have had Mike Green on a ton. He's awesome, and his story of what is that's some great synchronization when everyone, when they buy equities, buy the exact same package at the exact same weights, and what are the implications of that? Obviously, I love it. You're trying to buy Microsoft, but Bill Gates isn't selling his Microsoft, and so that market cap is wrong, and the synchronicity of that is creating massive distortions. Any regulatory set of constraints is going to cause inefficiencies, and so if you're aware of them and you aren't forced to take advantage of them, you should be able to take advantage of them, right? And you're not forced to follow them. You should be able to take advantage of them, and I would say look. The great synchronizer, and we're not going to talk about the Fed because I'm not a global macro guy, but the great synchronizer has got to be the Fed. Because like I said, we went from a whole bunch of idiosyncratic factors to not even was growth good or growth. I mean, the job this has been like this for a long time, but the job numbers come out bad and the market loves it. Bad news is good news. Why? Because the Fed, is going to respond to it in a way that's favorable for equities. And so that's the entire story right now. Is what is this one institution going to do? And have they ever created a massive instability? And we're all riding a tiger. We all got on this tiger in, I don't know, I would say 97. Some people might say 2008, but whatever, you think that the Fed really started messing with stuff. We've all been on this tiger for a very long time, and I just don't see there's any way off.